Hello everybody, how y'all doing today? Hope you're doing good. Leo here, in case y'all didn't know that. Out today, beautiful day, and I am out by the entrance to Trail 11 on Buffalo Mountain on the Hatfield-McCoy trail system. It's for those of you who don't know, it's a massive trail system. There's several of them. Some are linked, some aren't. That there's just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles that you can come out and, you know, ride whatever you got, side by side, ATV, dirt bike, you know, whatever you got. And for you come down, and out of state is a $50 trail pass, and you can ride all year on that trail pass. So it's a really good deal. You can, you know, ride the trails, you can ride the roads from town to town, you know, just have you a good old time. But anyhow, it's not really technically why we're here today. I'm out I wanted to show y'all something that I hadn't showed you before. I've never shown y'all this place. It's really pretty. It's a big rock formation way up on top of a mountain, and you have to take a side-by-side or something, you know, to get to this place, to get to where we're going. Now this right here, like I said, this is Trail 11 on Buffalo Mountain, on the Buffalo Mountain Trail System. It's supposed to be like 60 degrees today, but when I left the house, my porch thermometer said 39. So we still wearing coveralls for right now. I ain't got no doors, let alone heat. So yeah, we're wearing coveralls till it warms up a little bit. Like I said, it's supposed to be in the 60s today. So it should be a really beautiful day to do this. We're going to this place. It's called Castle Rock. And you and I are going to storm the castle together. We're going to go climb that puppy today. I ain't done no mountain goating in a few days, so I'm ready to go climb something, I guess. I don't know. Why does anybody climb a mountain? Because it's there. Leave me alone. And you can see there's difficulty levels and all that kind of stuff. Side-by-sides, bikes, whatever you got. You know, just go have fun. You know, ride safe, but go have fun. This is Trail 11, and Trail 10 goes back down this way. You can go back down into Williamson. Is about 30-40 minutes that way down by trail. You just go right straight down through there, follow the trail, and it'll take you to Williamson in about 30-40 minutes. Or you could just go, like I said, you can ride roads here. You could just go down this little road here. Town's about 5 minutes down the hill, and you can go either way. You know, we don't judge. You can take the road or take the trails. We don't judge. We're not here for that. Today's February 25th, so 3 days for my birthday, y'all. How about that? But so yeah, this is a really beautiful day for here in southern West Virginia at the tail end of February. So you know, you can't really beat that. You can't let too many days like that sneak by you. You know what I mean? You can't do that. The rainy, snowy ones, yesterday was rainy and gloomy, and yeah, we didn't do a whole heck of a lot. We kind of hung around the house, to tell you the truth. But today is a different story, literally. But we've got a little ways to go. We are headed up this way, up this trail right here. And I normally don't, you know, shoot a lot of video of trails, just because there's so many videos out there showing, you know, riding on the trails and stuff. But I will kind of give you, you know, how to get there. You know, it's not difficult. Just get on Trail 11 right here out of Williamson. Take 10 to 11. Follow him right straight on out through here, and you'll see the signs. Picnic Rock is on the right, and I have taken you guys up to Picnic Rock before. And just past it, on the left, you'll see another sign that says Castle Rock. And actually, I believe, yeah, it's about 2.5 miles. They have right here where you can hike to them. You know, hiking for health, course, you want to be careful, you know, side by sides and dirt bikes and ATVs whizzing by. You know, for if you're hiking, you want to be careful. Watch what you're doing. You know, just listen for them. But Picnic Rock, like I said, I've taken y'all there, is 2 miles from here, and the one that we're going to is 2.6 miles to Castle Rock. Except we're not gonna just go to the bottom of Castle Rock and look at it. We're gonna go up Castle Rock. We're gonna go climb it. So yeah, we should have some spectacular mountaintop views today, and this should be a really pretty video. Beautiful mountainside, isn't it? Riding a horse going through the ditches. Now this right here, there used to be an opening right there. There was a cave. The EPA, you know, abandoned mine lands and reclamation. They closed this off. But right here behind this rock, there's a huge cavity back in behind there. I can remember looking back in there, just millions and millions and millions, well, okay, I don't know how many gallons, but a lot of water, you know, just rainwater up here. It seeped in over the years. It's just as clear as a bell. You can see all the way to the bottom of it. It's just really, really pretty. But they closed it in because you can see where, you know, it's collapsing, and you know, somebody get in there looking at the old cave and get killed. So they came up here and put out all that rock and stuff and closed the entrance off. Look at that view. In case anybody's curious what that is right up there, that's the old airport. Goes out through here, and they have 911 up there now, and that right there, well, let me get where you can see it. Big square thing right there on the top of that opposite mountain is it's a wind turbine, and it generates power for up there at the hospital, or the 911 center and the old airport and stuff. They have an ambulance service up there. Good idea, right? Put something like that on the top of a mountain. Coming up on Picnic Rock right up here at the top of the hill. And this one here, this used to be part of the trail system going down that one, but it washed out. It goes way out and sweeps around the point and comes back around, and the other side washed out a few years ago, and so they've got it closed off. It's not part of the trail system anymore, but there is a really good camping spot out there, I can tell you that. I may go sometime this summer when it's warm. I may go hit that spot just for fun, just to be doing it. This is Picnic Rock. Now, I've already taken you guys up there, so we won't bother this time. And you got to be careful. If you go up there on your side-by-side, you have to be really careful. You can see the ruts here. Great big rocks right there, right between those two big trees. There's great big rocks and roots, great big roots. You have to climb up over, so you have to be really careful. Side-by-side or ATV. Bike, don't much matter. But, you know, there anything else, you got to be careful. It's a tip. You know, you get in the ruts wrong. You know how it is. Tip over, whatever, roll backwards. So you got to be careful going up there, but it's a really cool spot. You go up there and park, and then you have to climb from where you park. You have to climb on up to the top to get up on top of Picnic Rock. But anyhow, that's not where we're going. We're going on up. that on top of that mountain right there? You see that house? Let me see if I can get right there. There's a house on top of that mountain over there. It's a 3-story mansion. Was a coal operator years ago. He lost it. He lost the property. I think Wright's Concrete owns it now. It's the fanciest house for many, 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 many miles. That's for sure. That is Castle Rock, and you'll see why it's called that here in a little while. Now right here, directly across from Castle Rock. Castle Rock's right there. The trail goes on around the hill this way, comes up here, loops around this way, and keeps going on up toward Make One, Trail 11. The sign right there pointing that way. But right across from it, right here, this is a little spot that I call the donut hole. Now, I've mentioned this in videos before. For the last several years, I didn't this year, I was camping during the first snow this year, but every year for the past several years, I've come up here on the first snow and just go up there and do countless hundreds of donuts. Just spin and spin and spin and spin until I get sick of it. Yeah, it's a cool little spot back there. Holds a lot of good memories, you know what I mean? A lot of good memories. It's blackberries on both sides of the trail, all the way up through there. I come up here berry hunting in summer, and you can come up here and get just blackberries and raspberries and all you want. They're just both sides of the trail, all up through here. Where we're going is right over there. You got to peel out every now and then, right? You do it right. And this, my friends, is Castle Rock. Now there's a single track bike trail, dirt bikes only. We have several of those. So like you can see right here, 132. The three-digit trails means it's a dirt bike trail. No ATVs or side-by-sides allowed on here. It's not really wide enough, for that kind of stuff. You can see it's just an old gas well line, it goes out through there. But this goes out and then a real sharp turn straight down over the hill to get back down to Trail 11. But we've got a bunch of these. The higher the number, the 3-digit number, the higher this 3-digit number, the more difficult the trail is. And we've got a bunch. We've got several. We've got some double red and blacks. I mean, just absolutely, they're crazy. I mean, you'd have to be nuts to do to do some of these trails here. Little bit of shameless self-promotion. All right, it's time to hit the mountain. Peeled the coveralls off, just got my hoodie and a t-shirt, and I kind of got a feeling I may be ditching the hoodie here in a minute. We'll see. Congratulations, you've reached the end of the trail. Up there is where we're going. I was going to use, the chest rig, but I think I'm good. I believe I got this. I don't think it's going to, be too bad to where I'll need both hands to climb. Got a pretty decent little path here. Check that out. Look at that. We're up here already. Just started climbing. We're already up there. Look there. He's been here a minute, ain't he? Been here a few minutes. Wow, look at that. Look at that rock. The way it's weathered. That is wild looking, isn't it? That is wild looking. Huh. There were some triceratops in there or something. Okay, now I know there's two paths here. One goes this way and one goes out that way. And we'll go out here first by the big rock first. Look at that thing. Just barely sitting there. Look at that. That is some West Virginia goodness right there, isn't it? Look at that. That thing is just barely sitting there. It looks like you could just go touch this side over here and that whole thing would come tumbling down. Let's see. We got two paths here. I think we'll go that way. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just go straight on, right? I've never been out there before. So this will be a first for me too, guys. Now, if we can get up on here, pretty good little hop. I'm going to have to lay the camera down for a second, so I'll be right back. Should have brought the chest rig, huh? Alright, I'll be right back. I got to lay the camera down. Alright, that's a big old step, wasn't it? That's a big step to get up and to get across from there down to here and then come over and climb up. It's a little bit too big to do one-handed, but we made it. And you got to watch too. Look here. See this loose dirt? Right there's the rock. Over here's the rock. That is just itching to slide over the hill with you. Okay, now. That is wild looking, isn't it? Check out that old moss with a question mark. That is wild, isn't it? It's peeling right off. And you can see where people have climbed on it. I can see names and things carved in the rock. And this here, guys, this is the guts of the mountain, the Southern Appalachian mountain chain at one time. Well, at one time, the Appalachian Mountains were the tallest mountains on Earth. And it has to do with Pangaea, the large continent, the supercontinent of Pangaea. And that's when it was formed. And these were great, big, massive, huge mountains. And this, what you see here, is the leftovers from that, from the erosion. This is the guts of the mountain that have been exposed over many years. Check that out. Little cave. Hello. We may have to come back there and camp, y'all. Check that out. Look at that. That is cool. I may have no choice but to come back here and camp. I may be forced. It's beyond my control, guys. Wow. Look at the iron. The red. No, that's a moss, isn't it? Huh. That is wild looking. I bet the wrong time of year, this is a very snaky place, too. Hornets. Another cave right there. Like some fossil has fell out of there. I can see them all in here. Those are fossils. Look at that. All of that right there. I can see tree limbs. That is all fossils right there. And the coal, you can tell there was biological something. So yeah, this is very much fossil encrusted. And here's one right here. Look at this. Look how big. Can you guys see the wood grain in that? Can you see that wood grain? That rock has a big tree inside there. There's a tree fossilized inside there. I would not be surprised at all if I could find some really cool looking fossils right here. We may have to come back, because there's a lot of it here. That is insanely cool though, isn't it? Look at that. All that. This goes back in there. That was something. That was a tree limb. You can see the imprint of the bark on the side of the hole. That is wild. I see a piece of it back in there. Hang on. No, I can't move it. It's stuck. I can see a piece of the log back inside the hole there. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Right there. That one I can't see in, but I can lift y'all up to see. So what'd you see? Anything in there? I can see imprints. A piece of rock fell. There's a fossil right there, about ready to come out. Look at that one. That's a limb. There's a tree limb right here. You see it? The imprint of the rest of the tree. That's called a fossil remnant. Where the fossil used to be. I wonder. Yes, they're probably covered with leaves and stuff. This definitely merits a closer look, though, that's for sure. I can see all kinds of them. Look at that. Here, here, here. All kinds of them. This is filled with fossils. That big one right there. That is wild looking. It goes way back in there, doesn't it? That's a big rock, ain't it? Just sitting on a little skinny pedestal. Check that out, guys. Look at that. Little bitty pedestal. Great big rock. Look at the view from up here. I can see US 52 way off in the distance down there. This is insanely cool. I've never been up here before. And you can see the ice dripping way out here where the icicles form right there. You can see it dripping way out here where it hangs over. That is really cool. What's right here before we go around? You can see the backbone of the mountain going right back up through there. That is wild. Huh. Now you can see the trail. The single track right there going out through that way. All right, down the other side. We'll see. Actually, yeah, never mind. Start to say we'll go see if I can climb up where that little cave is, but we ain't here for that today. But look at this. You can see all kinds of fossils and stuff where they've came out. That is wild. I'd almost pull that piece off, but no, 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 no. Look what's above me. You know, get one little piece out, things could get real heavy real fast, couldn't they? Look at that. I can see all kinds of little round imprints in that. That is wild looking. Probably, who knows, seeds? Some ancient sea creature? Who knows, right? Who knows? That is really cool though. Alright, down this side. Get down here, I'm gonna see if I can't find a way up too. I think there was a gap in between the two where you could possibly go upward. So we'll see when we get around here. That is wild looking though, isn't it? Looks like a dinosaur skin or something. Another fossil hole. I like to see one sticking out that I could get really easy. You can see them back in there. See where that one got flattened? There you can see remnants on the sides. And here too. Huh, that is cool. We'll take a look though. See if we see anything unusual. Well, I see a whole bunch of stuff that looks unusual. Look at that. Looks like a face. Man, I'd love to go over there, but I don't know if I trust that rock. I seriously don't. He's got a big crack right here too. Look at that. Every bit of this is pulled loose. Now, we go back around, go the other way. Oh, there's another path down there. I didn't see that one. We'll climb down there and go around. Go around on this side, see if there's maybe something that might have fell. We might get lucky. See, look at this. All right, here's one. You see the wood grain? That, guys, is a tree. It does not look it, but that is 100% a tree. All right, we climb down, I guess, right here. Good as any, right? Good as any, and probably better than some. Got a little handhold. Also got a big thorn there. And some vines. But we're good, we made it. Survived that part at least. And you can see the rock, that big piece where it's coming loose I was telling you about. And look at that, that thing come down on top of you. Brother, you are smushed. I see a tree limb sticking out right there. See the layers of coal look directly above it. And you can see a tree limb sticking out right there. That is cool. I love exploring old stuff like this. Alright, how do we get around here? That looks good. We'll see if that path goes all the way or not. Trying to keep my eyes open as I go. Looking for anything. And I mean, they're everywhere. There are fossils everywhere. And this one is a dead end. He dead ends right here. About 15-foot jump. Something like that. We'll go back right there and go down that way and round. I see a big opening right there too, great big one. Ooh, look at that. You see the tree? You see the marks, the lines from the tree? This whole thing is a great big pile of trees that got buried. Look at this. You can see you see it? You can see the wood grain right in the rock. You pay close attention as I come back out. It's little layers. See, that came out right there. Alright, this time we came in that way. And we're going to swing down here this time. Hang on. There we go. Look at root. Check his tree out. Look at that, how it's growing. Right into the rock, isn't it? That looks cool. He's a big one too. Talk about making a living off of rocky soil. Oh boy, here did a good job, didn't he? How big. Look at that. Wow. That's wild. You can see the coal, or some of it. This is a great big tree right in here. You can see bark and stuff off of it. You can see some right here. Fossilized stuff. The little silver sparkles. You know, y'all probably seen that before. I used to tell people when I was on trail tours that was leverite. Leverite? Yeah, you just leave it right there. It ain't worth nothing. I'll quit. I'm sorry. Look at that. There's a whole layer right here. Kind of hard to reach from here, from where I'm standing. But you can see the bark, and there's something, layers of something underneath there. You usually find some stuff laying around. Of course, usually the stuff I usually fossil hunt is near pronounced coal seams. I like to fossil hunt there. You tend to find a lot of stuff that way. A lot of the coal miners, you know, used to find fossilized, you know, we've mentioned that before about the kettle bottoms, fossilized tree stumps just under the surface, and then when you mine under it to get the coal, the stump falls out. And you know, the way I explained it in the video, if you were the lucky one, you were directly underneath the stump. If you were the unlucky one, you got caught behind the stump and you died real slow in the dark. So, you know, the lucky guy is the one who got smashed. That's how bad that junk was. But, you know, you're tunneling underneath this. I mean, could you imagine tunneling underneath this? Huh. I swear that looks volcanic, don't it? We all up in the guts of the mountain now, ain't we? Crawling back in holes. You can tell something come out of there too. That is one giant log right there. Whole thing. Okay, we're past the little climby spot. Wasn't too bad, about 10 feet. And had good footholds. So yeah, good way up right there. That's how you get up here. Look at that though. Hang on, let me get back here where you can see this. Look at this giant boulder sitting precariously slanted on this one rock. Can y'all see that? He's just sitting there. There's a little bit right here. There's a big gap on this side. This side ain't holding any weight at all. It's all right there. So let's go under it. You got no room for no tent, but hey, you could put your sleeping bag there, couldn't you? I could camp there. How can we get up on top of this and camp up there? That was a better question. I can see some initials or something over there. Wonder if Paul got over there too. Okay, now how the hell do we get down? Do we got to go all the way back around? Or can we navigate this little crack right here and get back down? I think y'all know I'm going for the crack. We ain't gonna climb back all the way around this rock. We're gonna climb down. We'll climb down this puppy right here in a minute. Yay! Yeah, I believe we'll be fine. Walk right down there. That'll work. I wouldn't mind go check that cave out. Just see what it looks like. See how deep it is. Second thought, or third thought, or fourth thought, or whatever it is. Let's go do that. Okay. Navigate the crack. Hang on. Let me get down here. There. 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 Oh yeah, we got him whipped now. Got him whipped. Piece of cake. And I am going to have to lay the camera down here to climb this one. Well, no, I got some footholds. Let's see. Let's see if I can take y'all with me. Yeah, I believe we're good. Hang on. Let me get up here. Let's switch camera hands. Well, guys, one thing is for sure. Don't ever let it be said that I don't take y'all places. That is cool. That is stupid cool. Look at that. You can see the animals have been carrying stuff up here, eating it. Wow. Look here. Joe No, 1931. Huh. That is cool, man. This is cool. Look at that one. Carved out. I can't see what it says, but it looks really cool. It's got a backwards S. Huh. MMA. I'm assuming that is not mixed martial arts. CS, I doubt is Confederate States. November 86. IEB. Huh. There's some old ones in here then, huh? That one was a 1931 right there. We'll see what else we can find. Oh, look. Hang on. 1908. H.M. Day. 1908. That is stupid cool, man. People been coming up here for a minute then, huh? Look back in there. I don't know if I'd want to camp in here or not. Look what a crack. Just the friction right here is the only thing holding that thing up. Look. See that big crack? The friction of them down there is the only thing holding that top up. And he's cracked all the way across too. Yes, sir. That is a death trap right there. You do not want to walk under that puppy. There's a 1970 right there. 1902. 1902. 2019 right above it. That is insanely cool, man. People been coming up here leaving their little mark on a rock. That's cool. I guess some people would probably say it was, you know, graffiti kind of thing, you know, but this isn't any sort of historical, you know, anything. It's just a big rock up on top of a mountain somewhere in West Virginia. That is amazing, though. Look at all the fossils in the roof. They're everywhere. Here, 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 here. There. Look at that one. You can see the detail. You can very much see the fossil. It's filled with them. This entire cave is made from fossils. You got a back door too. That is cool. I wonder if there could be, see, something like this. Something like this. You could even check for like arrowheads or something like that down there, because, you know, something like this is, you know, pretty few and far between. And I can certainly see maybe some Native Americans, you know, using this. I don't see any. I noticed as soon as I got here, I looked at the top. If someone, you know, has been using a cave, you know, whether it's now prehistoric, whatever, the top will tend to be black from the soot and the carbon buildup. And that'll stay there forever, you know. So something that was used by, you know, some ancient people, you can tell, because there'll be a black mark right on the roof directly above where the fire was at. But that is cool. Early 1900s, 1908 right there, 1931 right beside of it. And here comes a side-by-side coming around the trail. There they go. Two of them. Saw one earlier, had a dog went by. They had a dog with them. Like somebody's been bringing peanuts up here. Okay. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. I thought it looked like a peanut shell, but it's not. Okay, never mind. But you can tell where something, squirrels and stuff, have been carrying nuts up in here and eating them. Look at that. Looks like something out of a Stone Age movie, don't it? Fred Flintstone come out there any second. Wilma! All right. Now, I ain't going to try to climb back down this puppy with the camera in my hands. Making it up was one thing. Going back down with the camera in my hands is totally different things. I am definitely going to turn the camera off this time. Okay, we're back down it. I managed to get down there and keep both my legs intact. So we're good. And now we're going to head back around toward where the side-by-side was at. That's where I was at up there earlier. Remember I told you the tree goes across and holds the rock in place? Look at that. That's that great big boulder that I just showed y'all a minute ago. On this side of the tree. A little better step. Not done yet adventures. November 23, North Ohio. Morphus and Britt. Pooh and Gigi. Well, as you can see, I survived. I'm back down off the rock, back down to the UTV. Had two groups of trail riders stop, and you know, I still get weirded out by that. You know, you'll be out doing your thing, you know, and trail riders know, you know what I mean, and you'll be out doing your thing, and you know, a group of people roll up and, hey, that's Leo, your name's Leo, you know, and I still get weirded out by it, you know. I'm still not used to it. I don't know if I ever will be either. So anyway, I've got one more spot that I want to show you guys right straight out through here before we head back out, since we're right here. And like I said, coming up, this is right directly across from the Castle Rock sign, right straight across there. The trail goes down this way, but we're going to go out through that way. I want to show y'all something real quick. Let's see here. Here, what a view. You can see mountains off in the distance, just all the way around. Now, you can tell somebody else has been up here doing donuts too. It's just a good spot for it, ain't it? A little bit of mud. It dead ends right out there. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun right here over the years. I have done, oh Lord, I'd be afraid to guess how many donuts I've done in this little spot right here. Like I said, it's every year since 18, I've came up here. This year was the first winter. Our first snow this year was, you know, a few weeks ago, was like 10 inches. So I went tent camping in it. I was camping in the snow. So I didn't get to come up here and do donuts. But I did do donuts up there. I did a lot of them on the ATV. Much as I hate to end the day out here in the mountains in West Virginia, I guess all good things must come to an end, huh? So I guess it's about time. Load up, head on back to the house, and give Heather my video from today. She's working on several videos and getting some stories ready. We've got a couple to do tomorrow. So tomorrow should be an interesting day. It really should. Well, I don't want to let too many cats out of the bag. You'll see. We got probably be doing about 2 or 3 tomorrow. Meeting Danny, and should be a really interesting day, that's for sure. But today's certainly been a fun one too. I love just get out, you know. I love to take trail riders out. Used to love, I mean big time love, to take trail riders out, you know, and just go roaming the mountains and showing them different things, you know, just having a good old time. But nowadays it's just me. Just me and baby now, ain't it? But that's all right. We don't have to worry about losing anybody, do I? That used to make me nervous all the time. Every intersection I'd go through, I'd, you know, count my vehicles just to make sure that I had absolutely had everybody saw which way I went. I could tell you all kinds of crazy stories on this. Like right here, y'all see them scratches? Right there. Right here. That was wild horses. I went out, used to take people out and go show them wild horses. And we were giving them apples one day, and I guess one of them thought my Can-Am looked delicious. And he just sunk his teeth right in there and bit it real good. You can see the tooth marks from the horse where he tried to take a bite out of my side-by-side. That right there, you can see where stick came up through my floorboard once, a couple years ago. The weird part is, that's not even the weird part. Look here. Had another stick come up through the floorboard over here in the exact same spot. What are the odds of that? I mean, one stick coming through your floor is pretty, you know, pretty rare. 2 sticks coming through the floor, extremely rare. 2 sticks coming through the floor in exactly the same spot on both sides? I'm not really sure what that is. But we did it, didn't we? Well, anyway, I guess I better get out of here, guys. I still got a little ways to go to get back home. And it's starting to, you can see the shadows are starting to get long, ain't they? Starting to get long. So I guess it's about time to load back up and head back toward the house. This is Leo with the Hillbillyfiles, and we will see you guys a little bit later. Y'all have a really good day. God bless, and Leo out. See you guys next time.